Welcome to Whispering Loudly, the award-winning Workshop Whisperer podcast, as featured by Apple, with Rachael Evans, the #1 automotive business coach in the aftermarket, thanks to titanium sponsor Mechanic Desk and gold sponsor Podium.
Whispering Loudly is the Workshop Whisperer podcast. Hi, I'm producer Mel, and this is a JFDI episode coming up today. It means just flip and do it. It actually means something else, but you can fill in the blanks. Now, if you want to get in touch with us, we actually take your questions on one of the podcasts that is upcoming called Workshop Whispers. So, you know, is there something in your repair shop that's just been in your mind all the time? This is something you can't really work out by yourself. We'll throw our hat in the ring, or Rach will, and she'll let you know how to navigate through that stuff you're having trouble with. How can people get in contact with you, Rach?
It's really simple, Mel. Just put your question in an email to admin@workshopwhisperer.com with Workshop Whispers in the subject line.
Yes, and don't forget to go to Facebook and look up your profitable auto repair shop and talk to other like-minded workshop owners. JFDI coming up next.
JFDI, with the Workshop Whisperer, Rachael Evans, a coaching masterclass for the brave.
Whispering Loudly is the Workshop Whisperer podcast. Hi, I'm producer Mel with Rach here today, and it's just flip and do it. Don't give mates rates, discounts, or customer credits. Oh my goodness, I know so many people in business, and they do the mates rates straight up, don't they? Has that got something to do with our level of self-esteem, or what's going on there, Rach?
I think there's a lot going on here, Mel, and I think that's why we needed to make it an episode, because when we're giving away a discount, we're also giving away a little piece of our soul.
Oh gosh, it's so true. And it's so bad for your self-esteem and your business, because people might find out that they're paying, you know, the full rate, and then someone else is getting a significantly cheaper rate, right?
It's that, but it's also when we just run a special we think is going to bring customers in and we discount. It might be 10%, 20%, you know, you might even be doing something crazy, 50%. But you do it because you think it's going to bring new customers. What you fail to give recognition to is that you've slashed your ability to earn gross profit, gross profit on those jobs, and therefore you actually have to bring in 25% more, 50% more, even 100% more customers than you would have had to do if you just held your original price.
Yes, plus your technicians are going to be tired, right? Because you've got to turn over more.
They're all, you know, the common complaint is that we're so busy but we're not making money.
Yeah.
So your people are already running around like the proverbial blue-ass fly all day, and you want to discount and then make them do 50% more work where you don't actually make any more money. So if you are running discounts, if you're still doing coupons, you know, shopper dockets.
You should see Rachel's face when she says shopper dockets.
Oh, it just tastes bad in my mouth saying those words.
It's all wincing up.
If you're still doing those things and you think, oh, this is a loss leader, I get it back on the back end because I upsell work and whatever.
Or you get new clients.
That's right. But you can't resell the time that you've discounted. You can't. It's lost. And if you're only doing these loss leaders in order to upsell, and then these customers realise that that's what you've done, then they're not going to come back.
Yes.
And if you're using a discount as a sales tool, you will only attract price shoppers. And they're just going to go and find someone else.
Yeah, attracting those people that are that price sensitive. And, you know, don't they say about those people that they're the #1, like they're the first person to leave you as well?
Absolutely. Yeah. They represent probably 5 to 10% of your customer base, but they give you 80% of your headaches. So they're not worth it. And one of the things that we should, you know, quickly point out.
It's not funny. It's true.
Yeah. One of the things that we should point out is that if you get rid of that bottom, even if it's 20% of price shopping, complaining, whatever, by raising your price, you will not lose the money from getting rid of those 20% because you're recouping it through the customers who will pay your price.
And then you'll get people who walk in the door because they like your work, because they like they like to bring their car to your shop, right?
That's absolutely right. And I think,
other reasons,
when it comes to mates rates as well, family discounts, friends, whatever, there's a tendency to do favours for people. But again, you've got to look at the business case, especially if you tend to be doing favours for everyone. So you can't resell that time. That's the first thing that you've got to remember. So if you discount the labour on any job, then you're reducing your gross profit dollars per hour altogether. If you're also discounting the parts, if you're allowing people to bring their own parts, you're not able to produce the gross profit dollar per hour result that you need to run a profitable shop. So have a think about it. Would you rather ask these people who claim to be your friends that you think, I'll just discount this one, they might bring me more work, but they never do. Really think about it. Is it worth it? Or could I be doing another job that's paying full price? Often you can be.
Just flip and do it. That is such a good takeaway from today's episode. Don't give mates rates. I know you're sitting there looking around the car going, oh my goodness. Don't give discounts or customer credits. Value yourself and you'll watch your auto repair shop grow because of it. Whispering Loudly is the Workshop Whisperer podcast with Rachael Evans. Thank you so much for listening, and please rate and review us wherever you listen.
Thanks for listening to Whispering Loudly, the award-winning Workshop Whisperer podcast, as featured by Apple with Rachael Evans, the #1 automotive business coach in the aftermarket. Thanks to Titanium sponsor Mechanic Desk and Gold sponsor Podium.